what that meant to you.
Special moment for a special person. See somebody be the Mount Everest when you come to.
jaWilson and Bam Adebayo finally speaks on how they moved from being friends to being lovers. Please subscribe to this channel so that you will not miss out on any information. In professional basketball, headlines often focus on records, championships, and highlight plays. But sometimes, the most captivating stories come from beyond the hardwood. Stories of resilience, humanity, and love. That's exactly what has unfolded with jaWilson, the two-time WNBA MVP and cornerstone of the Las Vegas Aces, and Bam Adebayo, the Miami Heat's defensive anchor and all-star forward. For years, the pair had been surrounded by speculation. Fans noticed the way they supported each other online, attended events together, and maintained a visible closeness that went deeper than casual camaraderie. Yet, despite countless rumors, both stars insisted that their relationship was simply built on friendship. Now, the two athletes are finally speaking candidly about their journey, offering fans a heartfelt look at how a simple friendship gradually blossomed into a relationship rooted in trust, respect, and love. Their connection didn't begin with sparks or dramatic gestures. It began with respect. Wilson, known for her commanding presence on the court and charismatic personality off it, first admired Adebayo for his grounded nature and work ethic. Despite the glamour and pressure of the NBA, Adebayo maintained a humble approach that resonated with her. Adebayo, on the other hand, was drawn to Wilson's intensity, leadership, and natural charm. He admired how she embraced responsibility, lifted her teammates, and still managed to balance it with humor and warmth. What started as professional admiration quickly grew into a genuine friendship. They laughed through long off-season workouts, encouraged each other during difficult stretches of their careers, and confided in each other about the challenges of life as a franchise player. As their friendship deepened, the outside world began to speculate. Photos of them together circulated on social media, fueling gossip blogs and sparking debates among fans. Were they just friends, or was there more to the story? At the time, both Wilson and Adebayo dismissed the chatter. "People will always assume something," Wilson once joked. But the truth is, for the longest time, we really were just friends. Their insistence wasn't a cover-up, it was their reality. Yet, as time went on, what they shared began to evolve in ways that neither of them could ignore. So when did friendship turn into love? According to Wilson, it happened slowly and unexpectedly. During one particularly demanding season, when she was under immense pressure to carry the Aces and manage personal responsibilities, Adebayo became her emotional anchor. He was the person she could call at midnight, the one who understood the burden of being both a star athlete and a human being behind the spotlight. "He just showed up for me," Wilson reflected. "Not in the flashy, dramatic way, but in those everyday moments that really matter." That's when I started realizing it was deeper than friendship. For Adebayo, the shift came when he noticed how much he cared for Wilson's well-being. It wasn't just about checking in anymore, he admitted. It was about making sure she was really okay in every part of her life. That's when I knew it wasn't just friendship anymore. It was love. The two didn't rush into romance. They were intentional, cautious even, about preserving the bond they had already built. What made the transition seamless, they explained, was the years of trust and understanding that came before it. "When you start as friends, you already know the real person," Wilson explained. "There's no mask, no pretense. We saw each other's flaws and strengths before love even entered the picture." Adebayo agreed, noting that friendship gave them clarity. "We already knew each other's hearts. By the time we took that step forward, it just felt natural." Maintaining a relationship in the spotlight isn't easy, especially when both partners are elite athletes with demanding travel schedules. Yet Wilson and Adebayo insist that their shared experiences make their connection stronger. They both understand the sacrifices required by their careers, the grueling practices, the criticism from fans and media, and the emotional toll of wins and losses. Rather than creating tension, this mutual understanding became their biggest advantage. "When Bam has a big game, I'm his biggest cheerleader," Wilson said proudly. "And when I'm on the court, I know he's supporting me just as hard. That's what keeps us strong." For Adebayo, communication is the key. We don't always have the luxury of time together, he admitted. So we make up for it by being intentional. FaceTime calls, texts, whatever it takes. It's about effort. For a while, the couple kept things private, fearing that public scrutiny might put pressure on their relationship. But eventually, they realized that their love was something worth celebrating openly. We wanted to protect it at first, Wilson explained. But at the same time, we didn't want to feel like we were hiding. Love is beautiful. It deserves to be shared. Adebayo echoed her sentiment. At some point, you just stop caring about the noise. What matters is that we're happy. The rest is background. When they finally confirmed their relationship, fans of both the NBA and WNBA reacted with excitement. Many had long suspected it, but seeing the two stars embrace their romance openly only amplified the admiration they already commanded. Neither Wilson nor Adebayo is rushing to make declarations about the future, but both speak with confidence when asked about their relationship's direction. They view each other not just as partners in love, but as teammates in life. "She's my person," Wilson said simply. "Whatever life throws at us, basketball, family, the ups and downs, we'll face it side by side." Adebayo was equally heartfelt. "I want to keep building with her. She pushes me to be better, not just as a player, but as a man. That's when you know it's real." The story of jaWilson and Bam Adebayo is a reminder that the strongest relationships don't always begin with fireworks. Sometimes, love grows quietly out of friendship, nurtured by trust, shared experiences, and genuine care. Their journey from teammates in spirit to partners in love shows that even in a world filled with cameras and speculation, authenticity still wins. For Wilson and Adebayo, it wasn't about headlines. It was about finding someone who truly understood them, both as athletes and as people. And now, as they step into the next chapter together, their love story continues to inspire fans, not because they're stars, but because they remind us that the best romances often begin with friendship.